Yo, what's up guys, Anonymod here, back at it again with another video. This time, we're diving deep into the world of WhatsApp hacking. Now before you freak out, let me assure you, this video is purely for educational purposes. We're all about spreading awareness and making sure you guys have the knowledge to protect yourselves in this crazy digital age. We're talking about how hackers could potentially get their hands on your private WhatsApp messages and more importantly, how to make sure they never do. Welcome to Anonymod. Whether you're new here or a regular, I'm thrilled to have you on board. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe for cutting-edge content on hacking and cybersecurity. In today's video, we're exploring the fascinating topic of how hackers might target WhatsApp messages, and more importantly, how you can secure your chats against them. Okay, let's kick things off with something called social engineering. Now this one's a bit sneaky because it doesn't involve any fancy code cracking. It's all about manipulating people into giving up their information willingly. Imagine this, you get a text, looks like it's from WhatsApp, right? They say, hey, we need to verify your account, just give us this 6-digit code. Seems legit, right? Here's the catch. A hacker might be on the other end. They've probably tried to log into your WhatsApp account, and now they need that verification code that WhatsApp automatically sends to your phone. If you hand it over, bam! They're in, reading your messages, snooping on your group chats, the whole 9 yards. So first and foremost, never ever ever give out those verification codes to anyone, no matter how convincing they sound. WhatsApp will never ask you for it directly. And hey, if you ever get a message that seems even a little bit fishy, double check, ask me, ask a tech-savvy friend, just don't take any chances. Alright, moving on to some scarier stuff, spyware and keyloggers. Now, these are nasty pieces of software that can be secretly installed on your phone, often without you even realizing it. We're talking full-on surveillance here. Spyware, as the name suggests, spies on everything you do. It can track your location, read your messages, even access your camera and microphone. Keyloggers, on the other hand, are like digital stalkers for your keyboard. Every single keystroke you make, every letter, number, symbol, even that embarrassing typo you made, it's all recorded and sent straight to the hacker. So if you're typing out a private message, your bank details, anything sensitive, they've got a front row seat to the show. Now how do you avoid these digital gremlins? Be very, very careful about the apps you download. Stick to official app stores like Google Play or Apple's App Store, and always check the app permissions before you hit install. If a simple flashlight app wants access to your messages and contacts, something's definitely up. Chapter 3. SS7 Exploits. Intercepting Messages on the Fly. Let's talk about the SS7 protocol. Now don't worry too much about the technical jargon, just know that it's basically the backbone of how mobile networks communicate with each other. Think of it like the postal service of the mobile world, relaying messages from one phone to another. Now, here's the kicker. There are vulnerabilities in this system, and hackers can exploit them to intercept your messages in transit. This is some seriously advanced stuff, and it's not something your average everyday hacker can pull off. We're talking about sophisticated attackers with specialized knowledge and resources. But hey, that doesn't mean it can't happen. The good news is, there's not a whole lot you can do to prevent it on your end. It's more about being aware of the possibility. If you're dealing with super sensitive information, you might want to consider alternative, more secure communication channels. But for your everyday chats, just knowing this is out there is half the battle. Chapter 4. Phishing links. Don't take the bait. Okay, let's talk phishing. You've probably heard of this one before. It's like the digital equivalent of those guys who stand on street corners trying to hand you flyers you don't want. Hackers will send out fake links that look like they're from WhatsApp. They might say something like, your account has been compromised, click here to reset your password, or you have a new message from WhatsApp support. But here's the thing, these links don't actually go to WhatsApp. They lead to fake websites that look identical to the real deal, designed to steal your login credentials. So you enter your username and password, thinking you're being all responsible, and boom, you've just handed over the keys to your account. The best way to avoid this? Be extremely cautious about any links you click, especially if they come from unknown numbers or unsolicited messages. Always double-check the URL before entering any personal information. If something seems off, it probably is. Chapter 5. Unsecured backups, protecting your data at rest. Now let's talk about backups. You're probably thinking, what's so dangerous about backups? Well, it's not the backups themselves, it's how they're stored. WhatsApp lets you back up your chats, which is great for restoring your messages if you ever lose your phone or switch to a new one. But here's the thing, if these backups aren't encrypted, they're vulnerable to attack. Think about it. Your backups might contain years' worth of conversations, photos, videos, all that juicy stuff. If someone gets their hands on your phone or gains access to your cloud storage, they could potentially access all that data. So, how do you lock down your backups like Fort Knox? Make sure you're using a strong, unique password for your cloud storage account, and enable two-factor authentication if it's available. And when it comes to WhatsApp specifically, dive into those settings and make sure your backups are encrypted. It's an extra layer of protection that can save you a whole lot of trouble down the line. And that's a wrap! We've covered some pretty heavy stuff today, from social engineering to SS7 exploits. Remember, knowledge is power, and now you've got the power to protect yourselves. That's it for today's video. If you've learned something new, hit that like button and share this video to spread awareness. Don't forget to subscribe for more eye-opening content on hacking and cybersecurity. Stay safe, stay secure,